you doing?
Hey, I was just dropping off some laundry. Is this a bad time?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can you shut the door, please?
Actually, we're just gonna go ahead and leave that open.
Okay, so we all know Claire is not exactly a cool mom in these situations, right? With Haley having her boyfriend over for the first time, it's even harder for her to keep her cool.
Dad, you have got to talk to Mom. She's like completely and embarrassing me.
Now, before I reveal the audio, can you fill in the blank? Which of these phrasal verbs does Haley use? Freak out, cool out, tell off.
Dad, you have got to talk to Mom. She's like completely freaking out and embarrassing me.
Freak out is an extremely common and versatile phrasal verb in casual English. Let's break it down. At its simplest, to freak out means to react to something with extreme and often irrational emotional distress, excitement, or fear. It implies a loss of emotional control. It can be used in two main ways. 1. As a transitive verb, to freak someone out, to cause someone to feel this way. 2. As an intransitive verb, to freak out, to experience this feeling yourself. To become very afraid, anxious, panicked, or upset. This is the meaning used in the Modern Family clip. Haley says Mom is freaking out because Claire is losing her cool. She's overreacting, behaving in a way that is overly anxious and controlling, which is causing Haley to feel embarrassed. Monica ordered a new bed, but it was delivered when she wasn't home. Phoebe signed for it, but she didn't realize it was the wrong model. Once she finds out, she becomes very anxious and panicked and says,
What are you doing?
I'm freaking out! Monica kind of trusted me with something and she shouldn't have. I'm freaking out!
Examples. My mom freaked out when I came home 2 hours past my curfew. My mom freaked out when I came home 2 hours past my curfew. My mom became very angry and upset. I freaked out when I saw the spider on my pillow. I freaked out when I saw the spider on my pillow. I became very scared. Mitchell and Cam have accidentally locked their baby in the car.
Did we just lock our baby in the car?
Did you put the keys in the bag?
Cam is starting to react extremely irrationally and is screaming. So Mitchell tells him, "Don't freak out."
The keys in the bag. That's what
Oh,
we always
Mitchell, I
do.
told you not to put the keys in the bag!
Come on, don't freak out. Come on, don't freak out.
To cause someone to feel afraid, anxious, or uncomfortable. This is the transitive form. Something or someone is the cause of fear or unease.
Joy kept screaming at me, "Do it now! Do it! Do it! Do it now!"
I bet you remember this famous scene from Friends where Monica got stung by a jellyfish. While Joey, Chandler, and Monica are telling this story to the rest of the group, Chandler says,
Sometimes late at night, I can still hear the screaming.
That's because sometimes I just do it through my wall to freak you out.
Here, freak out means to make someone feel afraid or anxious. Examples. That horror movie really freaked me out. I couldn't sleep. That horror movie really freaked me out. I couldn't sleep. The movie caused me to be scared. The way he was staring at us freaked me out. Let's leave. The way he was staring at us freaked me out. Let's leave. His staring made me uncomfortable.
Oh my God, it's Dad.
Where?
Right there behind Colby.
Oh my God. Oh, where is this? Quick, tell me something to say that'll freak him out.
Tell him I'm pregnant.
Quick, tell me something to say that'll freak him out.
Here's a great example from Friends that illustrates the third meaning of freak out, which is to become very excited. It's often used when someone is incredibly happy or excited about something.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, you are not going to believe this. I have just been discovered.
In this scene, Phoebe shares some exciting news with her friends about meeting a producer who wants to do a demo of her song, Smelly Cat. Before she continues, Phoebe asks them not to get too excited and exclaim how great the news is until she finishes telling the whole story. She says,
Anyway, Okay, now promise you won't like freak out and say how great this is until I'm done, okay? Now promise you won't like freak out and say how great this is until I'm done, okay?
Examples. She's going to freak out when she sees her birthday present. She'll love it. She's going to freak out when she sees her birthday present. She'll love it. She will be extremely excited. The fans freaked out when the band came on stage. The fans freaked out when the band came on stage. The fans became ecstatic and screamed with excitement. Haley and Luke have school projects that they haven't started yet, and they are due the next day. Claire is completely overreacting to the situation.
Can you seriously not hear me with those things on?
It's noise-canceling technology. Give it a spin. It's acceptable.
Focus.
Phil is trying to watch TV with his headphones on, but Claire grabs them and demands that he focus on the crisis. In response to her extreme behavior, Haley says,
Mom, why are you freaking out on everyone?
Because you were acting very irresponsibly, all of you.
Mom, why are you freaking out on everyone?
freaking out on someone means to direct your panic, anger, or rational stress at a specific person or group. It's not just feeling anxious. It's taking that anxiety out on others, often by yelling, blaming, or making demands. So Haley isn't just asking, why are you panicking? She's asking, why are you directing all this panic and anger at us? Hey everyone, I'm Fatema Khamse, and just like you, I'm on my English learning journey. On this channel, we explore phrasal verbs and idioms from friends and modern family together. I share what I learn, break things down with examples, and we all grow along the way. Let's dive in.
Dad, you have got to talk to Mom. She's like completely freaking out and embarrassing me.
Well, honey, your mom isn't always as cool about things as I. What is with this thing? Ow!
The phrase "what is with" is used to express that you do not understand something or to ask for an explanation for something, often due to confusion, frustration, or curiosity. It is almost always used in an informal, conversational tone. Depending on the context, it can sound frustrated, curious, or concerned. In this example, Phil is frustrated and is essentially saying, "What is wrong with this thing?" or "Why is this thing behaving so strangely?" The phrase is very flexible and can be used with people, objects, or situations.
Do you think I'm so shallow that I'm gonna leave you when you're old? What if I gain 100 pounds? You're gonna leave me then?
No.
What's with the pause? What's with the pause?
Instead of saying, "What's wrong with this computer?" you can say, "What's with this computer? It keeps freezing." If your friend is grumpy and keeps nagging, you could say, "What's with Sarah today? She's been in a bad mood all morning." "What's with Sarah today" means, why is Sarah acting this way? What's her problem?
15 years ago, I won a lifetime supply of razor blades. They ran out today. What's with the spitting? Are you warding off death? What's with the spitting?
It's not rush hour, but there is a huge traffic jam. You are frustrated and curious, so you ask, "What's with all the traffic? Is there an accident up ahead?" You walk into an office covered in decorations. "What's with all the balloons? Is it someone's birthday?" What's with all the balloons means, what is the reason for all the balloons? In one episode, Ross is very upset about Rachel's relationship with Paolo. He looks overwhelmed and is acting strangely at the restaurant all night. Chandler's mom notices and asks him, "What is with you tonight?"
What is with you tonight?
Nothing.
What is with you tonight?
In another scene, instead of asking why Phoebe brought her guitar to the hospital, Monica says,
Did I miss it? Did I miss it?
Oh, she's not even here yet.
Oh, what's with the guitar? What's with the guitar? Well, I just thought we might be here for a while. So, you know, things might get musical.
In a different part, Mr. Hickles denies having Ross's monkey Marcel, but has also ordered a box of bananas.
Hi, did you order some bananas?
What about it?
Give me my monkey back.
I don't have a monkey.
Rachel confronts him about the huge order by asking,
Then what's with all the bananas?
Potassium.
Then what's with all the bananas?
So, Manny has a crush on an older girl and can't stop thinking about her.
A poem I've written for Brenda Film.
Of course it is.
I put my thoughts into words, and now my words into action.
He has finally decided to open his heart to her and tell her how he feels.
Hey, I'll give you $50 not to do this.
I'm 11 years old. What am I going to do with money?
What are you gonna do with a 16-year-old?
But Jay is giving him a hard time. He keeps criticizing him and picking on him for it. Now, before we see what Gloria says, which phrase do you think fits Jay's behavior best? 1. To go easy on someone. 2. To be hard on someone. 3. To be obsessed with someone.
You're in such a bad mood, and I know why. And I love you, and I don't care how old you are. So stop being a gloomy goose and stop being so hard on Manny.
The only reason I'm hard on Manny is just because I don't want to see him make a fool of himself.
The phrase to be hard on someone means to treat someone severely, critically, or with excessive strictness. It implies a lack of leniency, patience, or understanding. The person being hard on someone else is often judging them, punishing them, or setting expectations that are too high. In this scene, Jay is criticizing Manny's behavior and is pessimistic about the outcome. Gloria is telling Jay to stop being so critical and judgmental of their son.
I love you, and I don't care how old you are. So stop being a gloomy goose and stop being so hard on Manny.
Was my mom hard on me growing up? Yeah, she was. Was my mom hard on me growing up? Yeah, she was.
Here are examples to illustrate the different ways this phrase is used. I know he failed the test, but don't be so hard on him. He was sick all week and couldn't study. I know he failed the test, but don't be so hard on him. He was sick all week and couldn't study. The new manager is hard on everyone about punctuality. She gets angry if you are even 1 minute late. The new manager is hard on everyone about punctuality. She gets angry if you are even 1 minute late.
So, Dad, the last time we worked together, it was tense between us.
What? No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. You're really hard on me, and you've talked down to me. You're really hard on me, and you've talked down to me.
Stop being so hard on your sister. She didn't mean to break your phone. It was an accident. Stop being so hard on your sister. She didn't mean to break your phone. It was an accident.
I want you to know, I didn't used to be like this. Before I met your sister, I was like this normal guy who sold beepers and cellular phones.
I mean, you seem like a really nice guy. You know, just don't be so hard on yourself, okay?
So stop being a gloomy goose and stop being so hard on Manny.
The only reason I'm hard on Manny is just because I don't want to see him make a fool of himself.
The phrase to make a fool of yourself means to behave in a silly, stupid, or embarrassing way that makes you look ridiculous or causes you to lose respect in the eyes of others. The key idea is that your own actions are the direct cause of the embarrassment. You are the one making yourself look like a fool. In this context, Jay is worried that Manny's romantic gesture toward an older girl will lead to a humiliating rejection. He is afraid that Manny will do something that makes people laugh at him, leaving him deeply embarrassed.
The only reason I'm hard on Manny is just because I don't want to see him make a fool of himself. And I can smell that hair goo of his from here.
Examples. He had too much to drink at the office party and made a complete fool of himself by trying to dance on the table. He had too much to drink at the office party and made a complete fool of himself by trying to dance on the table.
There's an open call for cats. I'm thinking we go down there, sing memories, and make complete fools of ourselves. I'm thinking we go down there, sing memories, and make complete fools of ourselves.
I'm too scared to ask her out. What if she says no? I'd just be making a fool of myself. I'm too scared to ask her out. What if she says no? I'd just be making a fool of myself. He didn't know the rules of cricket and made a fool of himself when he tried to play with the local team. He didn't know the rules of cricket and made a fool of himself when he tried to play with the local team.
I would like to start by apologizing for kissing you and for yelling at you.
Fair enough.
I made a huge fool of myself and I came back. That shows courage. I made a huge fool of myself and I came back.
You didn't tell her we're getting married, did you?
Well, she saw the ring.
Did she?
Well, she was shocked when I told her.
Did she?